Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Salma Fitria.
I'm Trisana Narinjani.
I'm Widya Anggreni.
I'm Lemia Dalusani.
We would like to explain about tensimeter or sphygmomanometer. Happy watching! Hello, I'm Salma Fitria. I'd like to explain history and definition about tensimeter or sphygmomanometer. Samuel Siegfried called Richter von Bech, September 9, 1837, Prince April 25, 1805, was an Australian geodoctor known as the personal physician of Mexican Emperor Maximilian and the inventor of a blood pressure device also known as sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer is a blood pressure device. The name comes from the Greek sphygmos and the manometer. It was first made by Samuel Siegfried Karl Richter von Bech in 1881, and it was further developed by Scipion Rivoli and Harvey Cousin. It has two versions, which are digital and analog. A digital sphygmomanometer uses a screen to show a person's blood pressure, whereas an analog version uses mercury or needs to indicate blood pressure. Definition: tensimeter or sphygmomanometer is a medical instrument used to measure blood pressure. They help us to identify the level of blood pressure, allowing us to assess whether our blood pressure is normal or not. Normal human blood pressure ranges from 100 until 130 mmHg for systolic pressure, while normal diastolic pressure is 60 until 90 mmHg. A systolic singe is a blood pressure when the material will be delivered by Lemia.
The material about function of sphygmomanometer. A sphygmomanometer is used to establish a baseline at a healthcare encounter and on admission to hospital. Checking blood pressure is also performed to monitor the effectiveness of medication and other methods to control hypertension and as diagnostic aid to detect various diseases and abnormalities. It is about types of sphygmomanometers. Type of sphygmomanometer is divided three types. The first one is mercury sphygmomanometers. That is the most conventional form of blood pressure apparatus, and it can be considered the golden standard in the health industry. Mercury sphygmomanometers are made up of manually inflatable cuffs that are attached to measuring units with mercury-infused tube. While operating the device, it is important to place the apparatus on a flat surface and in an upright position to get the correct reading. These devices are very delicate and require special care, and if accidentally dropped can cause a rupture of mercury, rendering the device useless and potentially hazardous. And the second type is aneroid sphygmomanometer. Aneroid means without fluid, and as the name suggests, this type of BP apparatus doesn't make use of any mercury and is therefore considered the safest alternative to mercury sphygmomanometers. Its requiring procedure are pretty similar to that of mercury sphygmomanometers, except the stethoscopes attached to the cuff. In aneroid device, the cuff is attached to a dial gauge with tubing. The gauge head contains mechanical parts that convert the cuff pressure into gauge-based reading. And the last type is automatic digital sphygmomanometer. The automatic digital sphygmomanometer is the most technologically advanced sphygmomanometer designed to that. This device uses an electronic pressure sensor to measure the blood pressure, and the readings are presented on a digital display. Similar to mercury and aneroid, digital sphygmomanometers also come with inflatable cuff, but there is a difference in the procedure of measuring blood pressure. Unlike the other two types, automatic digital sphygmomanometers evaluate and measuring the fluctuation of arteries. That's all from me. For the next material will be delivered by
Hello,
Tracy.
I'm Trishana Darinjani, and now I'm going to continue the material. And now I would like to explain about the difference among the type of sphygmomanometer. First, mercury sphygmomanometer. This type of tension meter is a conventional tensimeter. This tension tool is rarely used for safety reasons. In this tool, there is mercury as a blood pressure gauge, and it breaks and hits the body, it can have a bad impact. Even so, the accuracy of the mercury tensimeter is the highest compared to other types of tensimeter. The working system uses two tools, namely a tensimeter and a stethoscope. The two tools are combined so that we can accurately infer whether our blood pressure is normal or not. The second is aneroid sphygmomanometer. Furthermore, aneroid tensimeter, this type is safer than mercury tensimeter. Aneroid tensimeter does not use mercury as a blood pressure gauge, but uses a mechanical needle which will work when the synthetic cloth is wrapped around the arm. And the last is digital sphygmomanometer. The digital blood meter will display the digital measurement result automatically, compared to mercury and aneroid types. This digital tension device is very easy to use even for non-medical people. Operation is very simple, just pressing the start and stop buttons. This tool will work automatically to take measurement, and the measurement result will be displayed on the screen. The price of this digital tension device is more expensive than the previous two types of tensimeter. Another advantage of digital tension devices is that they are equipped with additional features such as heart rate information and a memory for storing measuring result. I would like to explain how to use sphygmomanometer of aneroid sphygmomanometer, and I will explain with the video, so let's watch the video. To use sphygmomanometer, we need to prepare a tensimeter and the stethoscope.
After preparing the tensimeter and stethoscope, then place the cup around your left arm correctly according to the direction that are usually printed on the outside of the cup. Put on the stethoscope and place the head of the stethoscope on your arms, and just above the indentation of your inner oval, slide it over the cup so it doesn't come off. Hold the tension ball with your right hand and make sure the valve is the closed position. While paying attention to the pressure needle, pump the cup until the needle saw the number 180 mHg. If so, pause and then release the cup pressure slowly and steadily. Pay attention to the pressure needle. Pay close attention when you hit a low pulse. What number does the needle saw? That's systolic pressure. Keep watching. The sound will fade away and you hear like a breeze, that's diastolic pressure.
Okay, that's all from me, and the last material will be delivered by Widya.
Okay, I will continue the material, and now I will explain about advantage and disadvantage. The advantage from aneroid tensimeter, the first, it is more practical than mercury tensimeter. 2. Easy to carry. 3. The measurement results are accurate, not contaminated by heavy metals. And the disadvantage, the first is requires expert assistance in measurement. 2. Requires additional tools when making measurement. 3. Namely stethoscope expensive. The conclusion is tensimeter or sphygmomanometer is a medical device used to measure blood pressure.
They help us identify blood pressure level, allowing us to judge whether our blood pressure is normal or not. The tensiometer is divided into three types, namely mercury tensiometer, anaeroid tensiometer, and automatic digital tensiometer. And the tensiometer that we use is anaeroid tensiometer. This equipment does not use any mercury, hence the safest alternative. The benefits of using an anaeroid sphygmomanometer is the affordability of the equipment, as well as its compact and practical nature. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
That's all for the explanation from our group. I do apologize if we have any mistakes. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.